Anime. You know, for whatever reason, it's just different from TV shows, Disney movies, and anything else. It's a style of Japanese film, and it's almost entirely hand-drawn with a mix of CGI. And sometimes CGI isn't the most well-received. But other times, you really can't even notice the mix. For the past 2 years, I feel like anime's popularity just blew up. Of course, there was COVID forcing us into our caves. Or if you're like me, then I just wanted to escape my problems as if watching anime would solve any of them. And trust me, they didn't. Since then, I've watched a little over 50 titles and gone from normie to a degenerate with a little trash
Hello
taste.
and welcome to another episode of Trash Taste. I am your host for today, Gig, United Kingdom, Arizona.
It took me a long time to figure out actually, because
Movies are shown in theaters in Japan, sometimes internationally. I'm always seeing off-brand merch on IG. And obviously, I can't forget the most cultured part of anime, the part that is arguably the best of them all. But you know, jokes aside, I've really enjoyed my time. And I can honestly say that the best time to watch has gotta be now. I think the amount of effort that goes into an anime shouldn't go unnoticed. Almost every frame is being drawn out, and if you've actually tried to draw before, then it might be obvious that drawing is not the easiest thing to do.
This is not how it's supposed to look.
Wait, Sasuke's mom.
Yeah, there you go. It's Sasuke's mom.
what?
And you know, because it's hard, I think you learn to appreciate when somebody can do it well. It could get easy to get caught up as a critic, judge a piece of work, meme about it, and forget about how hard it is to make art that good. So if a scene doesn't look stiff or weird from your view, then maybe just take a second to appreciate that somebody thought about this and did it. But I think what makes anime different from any other medium is that some stories would only find the most success as an anime. And then there's the borderline incest ones. It makes me question why I watch anime. But seriously, studios will draw just about anything, and at the very least, that's a risk that I can appreciate. Now, of course, there's gonna be weird stories, like renting a girlfriend that'll probably never like him back. But I think that also shows just how open the topics are, and I think anime executes this the best because its execution is in relation to drawing. As an example, let's look at a live-action adaptation. It's gotta be universally understood. The Dragon Ball Evolution?
Top 5 worst. There's no other way.
I mean, come on, bro. 2.6. Bro, what is this? Oh my gosh, dude. Aside from his clothes, the sword, and the fact that he's not Asian, I think he nailed it. You know, this kind of hairstyle is just not gonna work on regular people. I mean, come on, man, come on. Oh my god. Dude, what is that? What is that? Okay, no more jokes. What I'm trying to say is that a storyline like DBZ is so good because of anime elements. And specifically elements that probably wouldn't translate easily into its live-action equivalent. DBZ's action is just crazy unrealistic, but I think this unrealistic fiction works to anime's benefit. There's pretty much no limit to how a drawn-out scene can look, whereas that same scene on camera might look a lot more differently. Now, I'm not trying to say that anime is better than all other film mediums, even though I do look a little bit biased right now. But I do think you'd find it just as meaningful as your favorite TV show or your favorite movie. And if you'd ask me, then I think I wouldn't want to miss out on the chance of seeing that. Like most, anime is made up of more than one thing. There's the openings, the endings, and it's a famous group doing the song or even the voice actors themselves. I'm not gonna lie, after 2 episodes tops,
I'm gonna start skipping the openings.
but still, I'm not gonna discredit how these songs have leaked into my everyday life.
I mean, I play these songs in the car. I play these songs on Osu. I work out to them.
Even though I wouldn't admit that to the guy next to me for obvious reasons. And you know, these songs, they make me look back on what I just watched. And I think that's a good thing. When it comes to shows in general, anime soundtracks are insanely memorable. I mean, come on, they add so much to the vibe, the romance, the fight scenes, And of course, there's the losing girl too.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night.
Still, it all adds to an experience that, simply put, was worth your time. Now, of course, this isn't always the case. It's not like I can suck anime off 24/7.
What do you mean by that?
But I do think that these elements that make up an anime should pretty much just be appreciated, and for people to continue doing that. And if you're not sold on anime already, then I do have one last point, and it's probably gonna be my favorite one. And it's that anime is something to share and talk about. There's so many events throughout the year to celebrate this, and it's given me new things to mention to my boys. We'll joke about how trash we think a series is, or how enjoyable a series was. It's given me a chance to connect with my nephew, who has these cutouts. At this point, I'm like half and half concerned and impressed. I mean, I didn't plan on getting all these charms behind me, buying a manga here and there, all of these stickers that I still have no clue what to put them on. And then there's this figurine. Yeah, I'm never showing this again. This is like one of the cheesiest things to say, but anime's gotten me closer to people, and for that reason alone, I really appreciate anime doing that for me. And I can only hope the same good things happen to you too. Anyways, that's gotta be it. I pretty much have nothing else to say. I do hope I convince you to watch anime in one way or another, or maybe I even reinforced why you like anime so much. If none of what I said persuaded you, then that's okay. Maybe now is just not the right time to watch, and that's okay. But I do have to say that I think you're missing out though. And for those that watch, let me know what you guys like so much about it. Is it the art style, or is it maybe the not suitable for work art style? Whatever it is, let me know, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.